Howdy folks, welcome to season -1. Yeah, that's right, we're going to do some retro Empyrion. So I figured this would be fun, and let's get a new game going here. So we're going to do a new game. We're going to start in survival, season -1. And there's our seed, and there's Akua, in case you want to play along. 2.5 years ago. So yeah, this is pre-alpha 3.5, I think. We'll see when it comes up. And there we go. So there you go. There's not even the escape pod. You don't crash in the escape pod. And here you go. So this is your ship. And let's see, there is stuff in the things here. Yeah, okay, cool. There's stuff in here. Let's see, there we go. Okay, we can leave that stuff in there. Let's see, we can put this in here. But yeah, there is this is the escape pod. Basically, this is what you start with. And so there we go. There's all of our starter equipment. There's your oxygen station. So for those of you who've played the SV start on alpha, whatever it was, this is where that was based on. And this is the way the game started. So yeah, we are in 3.6. This is 1.96. Let me see. We have a pistol. We have ammo. I want to put this stuff on my hotbar. I don't need the oxygen generator. So we're going to put that stuff away. And let's see. We need the drill charge. We don't need the filler flatten charge, but we're going to keep that. Work light. We don't need promethium. We're going to keep the flashlight in case we need it. Purified water we don't need. Okay, I don't think we'll need that either, but we're going to keep it. Okay, so yeah, this is obviously, you can see a lot of this stuff has really changed a whole lot. So yeah, I figured this would be fun for both for the people who played it that long ago and remember how different it was. This is the Akua fruit. This is what the Ahax fruit. Now it used to be called Akua fruit. And but yeah, so this is how you started out the game. You just started out walking around. And let's see, we can grab stuff here. I unfortunately did not find the build, a few builds before this, because this is like right after they added in the tech tree. Unfortunately, because I really wanted to be able to play without the tech tree, and because it saves you some time. Okay, what is this deposit? Let's see. I think it's silicon. Let's see. Okay, so when you drill, there was no menu for it. You just start drilling, and this is where the stuff is. So it's like on, for those of you who are new, it's like on the asteroids. And let me see. What is this? Is this an actual deposit? I don't think that's an actual deposit. I think I'm doing it wrong here. Okay, yeah, there's a silicon deposit up here. There's a copper deposit over here. Okay, you know what we're going to do is we're going to go get the silicon. And we're going to see what we can do as far as getting stuff built. So the thing we need to do is we need to either get a... Let me see, am I not running? I don't think I'm running. Yeah, I don't think my run key is working for some reason. So here's the other... If we go into the... Let's see, here's the player menu. Let me see the controls. Let's see why... I think this might have been an old bug that run was not working. There we go. So let's try G. Let's see if G works. Nope. G doesn't work either. Okay. Well, that really sucks because I like to be able to run somewhere. But yeah, so let's see. We can go over here. Now, you could not do anything with surface rocks at the time, so there's no purpose in trying to stop and grab all those, though those things are worth XP, so those are good to get. Let's see, where is our silicon deposit? Okay, so we'll show you how the silicon deposits, how the old deposits worked here. And so you had the drill, you had 2 drilling modes. Let's see, you had 2 drilling modes. Yeah, I think this is just like before where there's nothing hostile. I think that's always been the case for the first 2 days. But yeah, so you have a fast drilling mode and a slow drilling mode. And so you can actually you can actually drill with both buttons at the same time to drill faster. That's a pro tip for those of you playing 2.5 years ago. They changed that when they put in the radial menu. They really slowed down the drilling. So we're going to get some silicon here. The other thing is, when you were drilling, we'll show you here. So this is what happens. The rocks just fall on the ground, and you have to hit T to pick them up. And so it was kind of a pain, and that was actually what got me to buy my first gaming mouse, so that I could put in a macro that just hits T over and over and over while I'm mining, because it was obnoxious. It's like, I don't need carpal tunnel from that. But this seems a little bit loud. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Let me see. Let me turn down the audio here, because this seems really loud. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get some silicon, and we also need to get, let me see, let's see how much we've got in 34. We need to get silicon, and then we also need to get some XP and some iron and copper and cobalt, and then we can build a hovercraft. And so yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a little bit before 8.0 comes out, and so I think this may be what I'm going to do, is just kind of play around with this. And there's Aestus, and that's another thing that you're going to find, is that the planets, let's see, we've got 46. Let's see, we have 2 charges left. Wow, okay. I'm going to have to find some promethium. I think that's what I need to find. But yeah, what am I thinking? Oh, the planets. Let's see, this is where the silicon is, right? Yeah. I forgot about this, that you have to pay attention to the rock, and the silicon is really well disguised with that. But yeah, anyway, you have to dig the stuff up this way. Anyway, the solar system was not added yet. All the new planets and stuff, there were only Akua and Omicron, and then where is it? I think it's behind the clouds now. But there's Aestus and Ningas, and I think, and the moon, and I think that was it. I think it was all the planets there were at this point. And it was an update shortly after this that added, whatchamacallit, there we go, that added the other, here we go, that added the other planets, like the ones that have been into the game up until now. The Oscutum, I think Oscutum was actually a later addition, but all the other ones, the Skillon and Zehines and all that stuff. And so we're going to go over to the copper deposit. Let me see, you know what we're also going to do? Is we're going to go over to the escape pod while we can. There we go. And this was also in the days before the motorcycle and the drone. So there is no drone. And let's see. Yeah, there's no drone. There's no motorcycle. There's no stacking. So when you get this stuff, it doesn't stack. Good luck. It just crowds your inventory. So yeah, you end up going around at the beginning picking plants, and because of the tech tree, after the tech tree went in, that is, you end up just picking plants to get the XP. And there we go. And so we're going to put this stuff back in the constructor here. Whoops. We're going to put this stuff in the constructor, and we're going to get this going. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it in the fuel tank. Let's see, we're going to put all this stuff in here too. And I could probably even take some of these with me, because I'm going to need them. I don't need the fiber. Okay, so let me see. And I could probably even put a couple of the emergency rations in there too. And that did it. Oh, that's right. You can't eat. You can't right shift right click to eat either. So let's see if we can put the fuel tank. You can't access it from here. Nope, you can't get there from here. You have to actually point at the fuel tank. They didn't have that in there yet. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to power this on. I think we actually need to get in. There we go. Okay, and now the constructor will work, and we can make some stuff here. Let's see. We don't have metal pieces. Oh, I think this was before the auto crafting, wasn't it? Yeah, this was before the auto crafting. Okay. So we need to make some of that. And then we need to make magnesium powder, which we have. Okay. So we're going to make some of these. 21 seconds craft time. There were also, as you saw when we started up, no difficulty levels. And so you can't choose how fast or slow the constructor goes. There's also no console. And so you also can't choose. Wow, that's a lot of ingots. Maybe I can already build a ship. Let me see. Let me see what I need to do in order to get the hover vessel. I need to get to level 3. Okay. Yeah, I need to get to level 3 for that. Okay. So what I need to do is, yep, that's it. That's it for that. Miscellaneous. So here's the other thing I wanted to show you guys, which is kind of interesting. All the building blocks. And so if you wanted slopes, you had to build slope blocks. If you wanted, you know, if you wanted curved blocks, you had to build those individually. So each shape of block was its own thing you had to build. But anyway, I think what we're going to do is before it gets dark, we are going to, let me see. There's no, oh yeah, you can thrust on this. Okay, cool. There's just no RCS. Let's see. I think there's only forward thrust on this. Yep. Okay. Nope, turn off. There we go. All right. I think it's only 2.8 minutes because of the stuff crafting. I think that's what that is. All right, so we're going to put in some more of the fuel. Just, yeah, we're going to put in some more fuel. All right, and we're going to put this in here. And I think we're going to head out. You know what we need? And we can't make it, can we? We need drill packs. So where is that on the tech tree? Right? Drill. We need to unlock that. Okay, now let's see if we can make drill packs, because we need drill packs. We can't do anything without that. Fuel pack and metal pieces. Okay. We're going to make those, I think. And let me see. Can we? There we go. We can do that. All right. So we have more bullets. And we're going to craft the drill charges. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need before I head out. And what time is it? There's not even a clock on here? There's not even a clock. It's just noon. All right. Okay, we don't even have a clock. We don't even know what time it is. All right. It's time to get ill, right? All right. So, yeah, let's head over to the copper deposit. And there we go. And I'm going to pick some plants on the way there. And I'm going to exit out to the menu and rejoin the game to see if I can get the run thing to work. So, yeah, let me see here. Let's go like this. We're going to exit out to the menu. Let me check out this too. Player setup. Whoops. Player setup. Here's the other thing you can do. So you can pick male or female player. You can choose your name. There we go. And you can set your colors. And you only had your choices were limited. Very limited. And so let's see. Let's resume game. Did we not? Did it not save? Did it not save? I think our game didn't save. Whoops. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can figure this out, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. I had to... I kind of had to create a new game. I don't know what happened, but I had to create a new game and then copy the contents of the saves, because the save was actually in a folder. It just wasn't recognizing it. And so I don't know if I had something illegal in the name that it didn't like or what. But anyway, I had to basically make it make a new game, and then I just copied all the files into that new save folder. So now it works. So pro tip for you guys, if your save game becomes corrupt and it won't load, you can try doing things like that. It still works in newer games too, where you can copy certain elements over from one save to another, and you know, if something is corrupt or missing or whatever. The other thing you can do is you can also delete the planet folders for a planet in order to get rid of a corrupted planet. So I'm just stopping on the way to all of these so that I can get the XP that I need, because I need to get level 3. Let me see. I need to check out and see how close I even am. And I remember this. This was all. There we go. This was all the. This was all the tulips and aloe was always like in big groups like this. And then the whatchamacallit was around there too. So anyway, yeah. Let's see. We can even eat some of this. Yeah, the aloe and the I can't remember now. Oh, the sugar cane, that's right, because they changed it to corn. See, that's the thing, is they keep changing all these things. It's like every few versions, every time you get used to the new arrangement of everything, they change it all on you. So it used to be that Sathium was used to make power coils, and then and then you used power coils to do whatever, and then, you know, to make CV engines, and then they changed it so that power coils were made with zascosium and erestrum, and then that was used to make weapons, and you know. So it's like every time you get used to it and you figure out what's going on, they change it on you. They're like, oh, he's figured it out. Okay, so let's see. We can eat this stuff, right? And this stuff. And we can get some of this. We can get some of this stuff. Let's see. So size 5. And so yeah, we're going to drill some of this stuff up and see what we can get. And so let me see what I need. Oh wow, we're like halfway to the next level too. Here, let's do this. We'll do our auto pick. And so yeah, this was how you mined. Let's see. There you go. So that's how you mined. And we're going to get some of this copper. Honestly, I don't think we really need much, if any, of the minerals. I just figure it's something to do while I'm out and about looking for stuff. You know what I need to do, actually? What I really should do is I should look for promethium. And let me see. On the map, there's 6 promethium deposits. We do need to find that. So I'm going to save at least a couple of these. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take my helmet off. So if you look on your inventory, your helmet, and if you leave your helmet on, you use oxygen. Look, I used my oxygen. I used 100 oxygen already. And if you do that and you use up all your oxygen, you suffocate. It's great fun. Great fun. You suffocate on a breathable planet even when you take your helmet off because you're out of oxygen, if I recall correctly. I believe that's how it worked. So we're going to go, let me see, which way is the sun even going? I can't tell which way the sun is going because I can't even tell. Let's see, we are facing this way. I think we're going to go west, and I think what we're going to try to do is go around the planet. So we're going to come down this and then go across and come up, because that's where all the... Yeah, actually, why don't we do this? We're going to go over this way, because that's where all of the deposits are. So there's an iron deposit. The deposits are on land. Oh, there's level 3 too. Okay. So let me see. I need to get... Yeah, see, the thing is I don't have enough... I don't remember now. I didn't look if they gave me promethium pellets or not. I don't think they did, but I'm not positive about that. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to run around this and come back. You know what? We're close enough to see that. We're just going to go this way. Yeah, we're just going to go out to this edge of this mountain here. And yeah. You know the other nice thing? This is the pre-spider era. There's no spiders. That's right. And see, this little indicator down here tells you how fast you're running. I love this thing. I really miss this thing. And you can diagonal strafe. So as you see, if you walk straight forward, you go 3.8 meters per second. If you diagonal strafe, you go 4.3. And so there's that too. There's all kinds of little things. The memories, right? So yeah, I figured this would be fun for the people who haven't played it, who never played it, would appreciate seeing the differences, how much the game has changed, and those who have played, who did play back then, would be like, you know, enjoy the nostalgia of it. So let's see, I think we've probably gone close enough to the end of this that we can tell. Let me see. I think we're fairly close, unless something's really on the tip there. But you know what? Let me see. What if we go across there and across here, then we could go here and go down that way. I think that's what we're going to do, because that'll probably save us more time instead of trying to go, nice bug there, instead of trying to go the other way. So you need to carefully, this was also when you started drowning, like within milliseconds of going under the water too. So you have to make sure to put on your helmet. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you have to make sure to put on your helmet. Otherwise, when you go under the water, otherwise you like start taking damage pretty quickly. It's crazy. All right, so we're gonna head over this way. Let me see. Should we? I love the way they spawn in. They're like half drift. So we're going this way. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go around on the land because you run faster than you swim. And so we're going to come around on the land here. What is that over there? Oh, it's a coffee thing. Okay. And I think we have enough. Let me check. Let's run out our stamina first. And then we can stop and check the tech tree while our stamina is recovering. But yeah, I want to check and see if I need to grab more levels before I do anything, or if I can actually get all the parts I need for a hovercraft. Come on. Yeah, you actually have quite a bit of stamina this early on too, so it's kind of nice. I swear it goes away a lot more quickly. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna trash all these cobra leaves because we don't need them, and we were just getting them for whatchamacallit. Yeah, we were just getting them for the. We're going to keep the pixie stalks, and we're probably going to keep some of the corn dogs. We can probably eat these, and let's see. So let's check out. Yeah, our stamina is already full. Let's see what we have on the tech tree here. So we can unlock the fuel tank. Let me see. Was that? Oh, that's I didn't want that. I wanted hover vessel. Cockpit, generator. Is that it? Available? Yeah, here's more. Fuel tank. Oxygen tank we don't need, I don't think. RCS. Hover engine. You know what? You do need an oxygen tank. I remember that now. You have to have oxygen to run around in your ship. Otherwise you suffocate inside your ship too. That was a feature that they added later. So I do need to place down the oxygen generator before I start building. But anyway, let's see. Nice. Some terrain buggage over here. And we should be okay though. We should be okay as far as that goes. And let's see, we're going to grab more stuff here, because I might as well grab this as long as we are running around everywhere. I do need to grab stuff so that when we get I can unlock probably the weapons. I think I'll probably need to unlock the HEV weapons or whatever. So let's see what we have here. We're going to go across this and then that way. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to eat food. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah, sometimes when you go into the water, you actually sink under if you go in too fast or at too steep of an angle or whatever. So you do have to be careful about that. And let's see here. We're going to go across here, and then we're going to see if we can find some promethium, right? Because I do need to find promethium and build a hovercraft before the plant monsters. I think the plant. I don't remember if there's something other than the plant monsters that are hostile. I don't remember if they had raptors yet. I seem to remember that they added raptors later. Let's see. Map. Yep, we're almost there. We're going to go across here. Yeah. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to go across the other one. Like this. Let's see. Yep, we're going to go across that. Whoops. Yeah, there you go. And when your jetpack is on, if you try to get out of the water, you just end up sinking. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. Okay. So I think, yeah. And I'm kind of surprised we haven't found any POIs yet. Usually, I seem to recall you'd find more, one or more POIs by now. But anyway, I think we are out of time for today. So that is going to be it for episode 1. Join me in episode 2, and we will continue our adventures, our retro adventures, and playing some ancient caveman Empyrion. And we'll see if we can find some promethium and also build a hovercraft and maybe even like find something to shoot eventually, because we haven't found a POI or a drone. But anyway, that's gonna be it for 1. Join me in episode 2, and we will see you then. Later.